Warm greetings to you, students. So we are discussing the subject banking regulations and operations. So that we are in the third unit. Third unit is about the different types of customers, different types of customers in a bank. That's what we are discussing. Then there is a concept called Garnishee order. So in today's class, we are going to discuss about what is Garnishee order, what are the different types of Garnishee order. Okay. So garnishee order is an order issued by a court to the banker about the customer of the banker. Okay, it is issued by the court to the banker related to the bank customer. Okay, it's not. It is order to the bank from the court about the bank customer. Okay, so that's what that is a meaning. Now I tell you what is the content of the garnishee order. If the bank customer against whom the order is issued, the bank customer uh, is it is if the bank customer is liable to pay any amount to any third party. If the customer failed to pay means, okay, then the third party will suit a case in the court. Okay, so that particular customer wanted to pay, but he never paid me, so I wanted to get back my money. Like that, the third party will assert the case in the court. So that time the court will issue an order to the banker to freeze the account of the freeze the account of the customer. Okay, so the banker will freeze the account of the customer. There are two parts are there in this order that we are going to discuss now. So this is issued under the Civil Procedure Code, Code of Civil Procedure 1908, Order number 21 and Rule 46. Based on this, this Garnishee order is issued by, it is kind of civil case. It is issued by the court to the banker about the bank customer. Okay. So now I'll tell you what are the different parts in that so that the third party will get some amount from uh, the failed default person. Okay, so through the bank court order, the bank, if there is any money in the customer account, that can be given to the creditor who has to be paid by the bank customer. Okay, so there are two parts in the amnesia order. One is called as order Nissi, another one is called as order absolute. Okay, under order, this is the first part. Instead of saying two types, it is a part, different parts of the order. The first part, what the court will do is, it directs the banker to freeze the debtor's account or seeks the banker to explain why the funds in the account should not be used for payment to the creditors. Okay, the first part is there is no any payment and all. Just the court will issue the order to the banker to freeze the account. Okay, freeze the account and tell us the reason why can't you give the money to the third party uh, who has to be paid by the bank customer. Okay, so because why it is asking, why instead of directly asking the banker to pay, the court is asking what is the possibility of pay means the bank customer, if the bank customer is liable to pay to the bank, that time the bank is a priority. The bank has to get the money from the bank customer's account. Okay, so that's what we discussed in unit one, the relationship between banker and customer, and the different rights of the banker. We discussed one point, right to appropriate. Okay, right of appropriation. Okay, so if any amount is there, right to set up and right to appropriation is there. If any amount is a balance in the account, savings account, that can be taken for a loan account. Okay, so that adjustment bank can do that. Right is there to the bank, so that if the amount is there in the customer's account, if there is any due for the bank, that time only the bank can give for the third party. So that the court will ask in the first part, freeze the account and tell us what is the possibility of giving the money to the third party. Okay, if bank is accepting to freeze and giving to the third party, then in the second order, the court will direct the banker to pay either the whole or part of the funds lying in the account. Okay. If the bank is telling to the bank that we are not telling to the court that we are not able to give the money because the customer is liable to us also, that time the court will leave the case, and the customer can, the third party can seek for any other ways to get the money from the bank customer. Okay, so that is the first part. Second part, if the bank is having the enough, that customer is having enough money in the bank account, then the court will direct the banker to give the money to the third party. If the customer is having only partial amount, then the court will order the banker to give the partial amount, okay, partial amount to the debt owned by the bank customer. Or if there is money like 1 lakh means, that time the court may direct the banker to share among the third party and the banker. Okay, so these are the different steps will be taken after the Garnishee order. So this is Garnishee order issued by the court to the banker for the bank customer. Okay, so this is a Garnishee order, and these are the two parts of Garnishee. Okay, it's of same types. If you say parts, it will be correct. Okay, these are the two parts of Garnishee order. I hope you are able to understand. Thank you, students. Thank you for the patience.